Hey y'all, I am Deja here. Welcome if you are new to my channel, and welcome back if you're a subscriber. Today we will be revamping a Chinese bang wig. We are going to be doing a revamp. This wig is about maybe 2 to 3 years old. I hand sewed it on a sewing machine. I honestly do not even remember making this unit, but yeah, I created it. It is time for a revamp. You don't have to throw away your old wigs. All you just have to do is just wash it, give it a good deep condition, and flat iron it. So that's what we're going to be doing today. This is how it looks. It looks destroyed, but we are going to revive it. So the first thing that you want to do is you want to grab a bucket. You don't really want to wash your wig in the sink, but you just want to get like a bucket that you can place in the sink, and we're going to be using some shampoo. I really love this shampoo. It's one of my favorite shampoos. You want to get you some hot water, and you want to put some hot water, and then you want to pour the shampoo in the bucket, and you just want to move your hand around in the bucket to create some bubbles. And we are going to soak the wig in there for a little bit, and then we're going to begin washing the unit. So I'm really just filling it up about halfway, and then we are going to begin the washing process. Okay, so now you want to grab your wig. You want to brush it, comb it. You want to make sure you do that prior. You don't want to make sure that there are any tangle in the hair. So make sure you brush it or comb it prior to dipping it in the water. So once you make sure it's combed out, brushed out, you're just going to place it in the water. You are going to dip it numerous of times. So you're just going to put it in the water, take it out, put it in, take it out. You want to do that about, I'm going to say maybe 10-12 times basically. And as you can see, once you lift it up, the water is really dirty. I'm not gonna lie, I really enjoy that part because I like to see how dirty the hair is, because I know that I'm about to make it brand new and, you know, clean it up. So you want to make sure you do that about 12 times. Dip it, and then you want to set a timer for about 5 minutes, and you want to let it soak for 5 minutes. Okay, so once the 5 minutes is up, I do like to wash it one time before I dump the water out. So right now I'm just lifting it one more time, and then I'm going to go ahead and grab my shampoo. You want to go ahead and wash the wig. You want to get every area of the wig. You can ball it up, you can do whatever. Just make sure you wash it. You're looking for bubbles. You want to make sure that it cleans evenly. You want to make sure that it's not some areas that's still oily or some areas that doesn't want to get bubbly, because that's how you can tell if the hair is clean or not. Okay, so once I finish washing it, I am just going to dip it in the water. Okay, I'm going to dip it, and then as you can see, the water is going to be extremely dirty. Alright, so you want to go ahead and pour that nasty water out. We don't need that water anymore. Once you pour it out, you want to rinse out your container. We want to get all of that nasty water, all of that. We want to get that out, and then pour that out. And now we're going to rinse out the wig. We want to make sure that we're getting all of the soap out, so we can go ahead and do another wash. So once you make sure all the soap is out, you want to rinse it out. Make sure it's a little dry, but not really dry. And then we're going to do another wash. Make sure you get enough shampoo. One way you'll know that the hair is clean, every time you wash the hair, you're not going to need as much shampoo. Like, your amount should get smaller and smaller. I only washed it twice on video, but I washed it 4 times. Never wash your wig 1 time or 2. At least try to go to 3. But I did 4 washes because I want to make sure that the hair is absolutely clean. After you do your next wash, you want to follow the same steps, and you want to rinse the hair out, rinse the water out, rinse the container out, and then rinse the wig out. Make sure all the soap is out of the wig, out of the hair, out of the bundles, whatever that you're washing. You want to make sure that it's all out. We can't leave any type of product on the hair. Once you finish all your washes, you want to rinse it out, and then it's going to be time to do your conditioner. For the conditioner, we are going to be using Tresemme. I like Tresemme, but it's all that I had on hand right now. As you can see, I'm running low on stock, but you definitely need a lot of conditioner. All the conditioner that you put on your hand, you want to make sure that you rub it all over the hair. Conditioner is not like shampoo, so you're not going to actually see it, like the bubbles, and actually see it on the hair, but it is getting on the hair. As I was conditioning the hair, I said I should color this hair jet black. So I should have waited and did the conditioner last, but I thought about it while doing the conditioner. So right now, I'm going to grab some Adore. You don't want to have too much water because you need to have more color than water. So I'm only putting a little water in a container, but I'm going to put a lot of jet black in the container because, again, you need more color than water. So after I get enough color in the container, I'm just going to, move my hand around because I want to make sure that the water and the color is saturating evenly together. Now I'm going to take that wig that we just conditioned. I'm going to rinse the conditioner out because I did not rinse the conditioner out yet. So I'm just rinsing the conditioner out. Once I rinse the conditioner out, I'm going to place it in that jet black container. So you want to get the container and you want to comb out the hair first before you put the hair in the container. Once it is combed out, once it is brushed out, you want to go ahead and place the wig in the container. Now the lace is already cut, so I put the entire wig in the container. But if you have lace that's still attached, you want to put the entire wig in the container, but not the lace. So it's basically you're just putting the wig and the hair backwards. So you're going to hold the lace and place it in the container backwards because you don't want your lace turning jet black. So you always want to hold the lace and get the hair in the water as close as possible, but you don't want to put the lace in the water because your lace, when you install it on your hair, you want it to appear natural looking. So you don't want to have a jet black lace and it's not going to look realistic. So I did let it sit for about 15 minutes. After you let it sit for about 15 minutes, you just want to rinse it out. You want to rinse it out a few times because you want to make sure that majority of the jet black is taken out, but not really all of it. After that, I am just going to condition the hair again because we did rinse it. I already went over how to condition the hair, so you just want to condition it one more time, and then I let it air dry. I always let my wigs air dry. I don't like putting heat on the hair, so just let it air dry. It might take some hours, but air dry is, you know, much better than putting so much heat. This is how it looks in its natural state after it is air dried. I believe I let it sit overnight. I usually always let my wigs sit overnight when I air dry it. So I'm just combing it again because we're getting ready to flat iron it. And you want to make sure that you don't have any tangles. Now you want to use a brush. I do use a comb. You're not supposed to use a comb, but I use a comb because I just feel like by using a thin tooth comb, it's going to let me know if there's some tangles in the hair. And I'm really trying to get all the tangles out. So now it is time to flat iron the hair. We are starting with Fantasia as always. We are going to spray Fantasia heat protecting all throughout the hair, under the hair, on top of the hair. You just want to make sure you get it saturated. But it's really not going to be saturated because Fantasia doesn't make the hair oily. So I like to begin with 2 tracks at a time. I always use 2 tracks at a time. So once you flat iron that, you want to move to your next 2 rows. Once you flat iron those 2 rows, you want to move to the next 2 rows. And you're just going to keep going until you finish the head. Then we're going to start the closure. By the closure, we're just going to go section by section. Make sure you use thin sections. And that's basically how you flat iron. You just want to take thin sections. If you would like to just flat iron it one time and then the second time you can use the comb, you can do that. But just make sure you use thin sections and you go very slow because that is going to make sure that you get all the waviness out and it's going to be bone straight. So that is how you flat iron the hair. And I also like to flat iron the hair straight, and then I like to go back around the hair and bump it. So that is another way that you can do it also, or you can just straighten it and bump it towards the end. But that is how you flat iron and revive your wig unit. I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you all like, comment, and subscribe, and comment any future videos that you would like to see.